What if last year was fucking crappy? What if last year was terrible? The first full-featured course is $1,000 a week using Craigslist. Now, one of the things that people are really interested in is the flip. You buy something for $1, you sell it for $50. You buy something for $100, you sell it for $1,000. Very seductive, very attractive. And each day it becomes harder and harder to do that. One of the reasons that worked so well for so long was something called information asymmetry. That means you had knowledge that other people didn't have. Due to this wonderful thing called the internet, that a competitive advantage is dissipating as we speak. It's becoming harder and harder to do those kind of flips. Things that I used to do per week, easily. I could easily find something for $10 and sell it for $100. That was easy. Just sit back and scan. So you have to create a Craigslist system. There are many people who want to do what I do. Make money online, sell information products, work from home. Now, let me give you a sneaky little secret. I know, sit back, close the door, put Boo-Boo the cat out, do whatever you need to do. The secret is, before you can do the things that I am doing now, and you can at some point, you have to do something out here in the real world first. You have to. There are many people who want to go from ashy to classy to doing something, and they've never really contributed to the world. I mean, I've actually had jobs. Shit jobs, bullshit jobs, crazy stuff that made me doubt humanity. And all of that stuff is relevant to the experience level that enables me to benefit you. So if you want to be a benefit to someone in the future, you got to do some shit now. Many people are just trying to get past the paying of dues, grooming, working, building. It's just like, hey, I'm J.G. Wentworth. I got to get my money now. So what if I'm not worth shit to the world? The world owes me. And you find yourself frustrated sitting in your mother's basement, or your father's basement, or your Aunt Billie Jean's basement, because you can't take care of yourself, because you are not worth shit to the world. Don't get mad. Don't poke your lips out. I was in your spot. World doesn't give a shit about how good of a person you are, and if you walk your mother to church on Sundays, doesn't give a fuck. And many people get caught up in that, I'm a good person. Okay, you're a good person, but you're a broke ass good person, and that's the reality of the world. So I say all that to say to you is, you've got to do some stuff. What I'm putting together is this course on, once again, $1,000 a week using Craigslist. There will be stuff in there about flipping. There will be stuff in there that's very esoteric. Now, the reason I'm putting this with life skills, and I thought about it, I think a very important life skill, even at just a tertiary level, is everyone needs to know how to sell stuff proficiently, whether it's a product, service, or themselves. It's something you need to know, and that should be, that's a life skill. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'll never be broke. I'll never be broke again. It is not going to happen because I know how to sell. I know how to sell my stuff. I know how to sell other people's products. I have sold everything from insurance policies, cars, houses. I know how to sell. And if you learn how to sell, you will never be broke. You will never be hungry. You will never be homeless if you learn how to sell. If you keep avoiding learning how to sell and thinking, well, I'm just going to go to college and get a degree. You'll still be in Aunt Jean's basement, except you're going to have anywhere from $30,000 to $150,000 of student loan debt while you're sitting there broke and deep in debt, still with no remarkable skills that the world fucking appreciates. Yes, that will be you sitting in Aunt Billie Jean's basement because your parents threw you out because they got tired of looking at your sorry ass. And yes, you are sorry. Well, you're a nice person, and yes, you took mom to church and you cleaned up the kitchen and you did all of that shit, but in terms of providing value to the world, you're not shit. And until you get over that, you're going to be perpetually frustrated, pissed off at the world, looking to hurt somebody because things aren't going the way that you want them to go. So, with $1,000 a week with Craigslist, I'm going to teach you how to sell. It's very important because many people do what I call passive hustling. They find something, they put it on Craigslist, and they don't understand the selling process. I'm going to teach you how to write your ads better. I'm going to teach you how to get fucking results. My writing skills, and get mad if you want to, are so good, they've made me money, provided a place for me to live, and they've gotten me pussy. That's how dope my writing skills are. I can eat, clothe myself, get money, and put shelter over my head based on the ability to write. Many people, I don't want to write. I hate writing. Learn to fucking write. Once again, rudimentary, just basic skills that you need to exist in this world. And many people are just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm looking for something easy. Come close. Closer. In our lifetime, the dollar will be replaced as the standard currency of the world. Let me say that again. The dollar will be replaced as the standard currency of the world. We'll always probably be in the top 5, but we will not be number 1. China just overtook our economy. They're buying more new cars in China than they are here. Now understand, there's only 330 million people in the United States of America. There's 2 billion in China. Do the math. So if you do not start learning how to conduct business, learning how to sell, build businesses, do these things now, when this shift reaches a climax, because the shift is underway. That's why you can't find a job, man. That's why you can't find, that's why you ain't got no job, Tommy. That's why you were in Aunt Billie Jean's basement. That is why some of the people, you know, once you lift up their dress or look behind the curtain, you're like, they're just as broke as you are. They just had a better credit score. They're just as broke. If they had to raise $500 cash, they couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So I'm telling you this, and this is a life skill thing. This is, you got to learn how to sell. You got to learn how to assemble things and build stuff. And Craigslist is probably one of the most fertile grounds there is to learn how to do this stuff, because Craigslist is a full democracy. Now, many people think the United States of America is a democracy. No, it's not. It's a representative republic. That's why we go and elect Congress people. If it was a full democracy, is what California was in the 1800s. You just roll the fuck out there. Okay, claim. This is my land. You take some stakes, go down to the deed office. That shit's yours. Okay, that's full democracy right there. We don't have that. We don't have that. But on Craigslist, it is the fucking Wild Wild West. There is some limitations and controls, but not anything compared to what we have in other sectors. So that's going to be it. We're going to talk about selling. We're going, and you know, many people want to, you know, hear the real secrets about flipping shit. Buy low, sell high. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now, how do you find the stuff to buy low? How do you put yourself in the position to win to buy low? How do you do that stuff to buy low? How do you do that? So there are several different vectors and variables to you buying low that you have to learn to be able to consistently buy low so you can sell high. No one tells you that. It's just like, you know that saying, if you just work hard, it'll be okay. Bullshit. Bullshit. There's a lot more to it than hard work. A lot more to it than hard work. You have to have strategy. So we're going to talk about that. And what I'm going to do is put this course in the Life Skills Academy. Hustle University Life Skills Academy. Well, now, what does that mean? Now, currently, there's a few people there. Life Skills Academy is radically different from Hustle University Economic. Life skills to me, once again, hustling Craigslist, flipping storage auctions, all that stuff's going to come under life skills because those are hustles. Hustle University Economic is about to be very, very strategic. We're about to go international, baby. International. That's going to be a whole different animal. So if you want this course and others, now this is the cool thing about this. What I'm going to do with Hustlers University Life Skills Academy is one and you're done. You make one payment and you're done. Now see, once again, and this is a thing about selling, because as one of my sales mentors used to say, we need sales today, we need sales tomorrow, we need sales in the future. So when I put something out at a great price, I've also got a plan for the future. I'll tell you, when I did the pre-sale for Hustle University Life Skills lifetime membership, it was $29.99. There was no product, there was nothing. And some people are like, hell yeah, I'm getting in. I'm in. They're in. Boom, boom, boom. Then other folks, I don't know. I'm not going to, I actually had people send me emails about $29.95. Now, I'm going to say that if you are stressing $29.95, you may be beyond fucking hope. You will spend that going to Applebee's if you have an entree and a meal and leave a tip. You will spend that on a meal that will give your body nourishment or may actually break you down if you're eating at Applebee's. I don't know. Fast food, as we know, is not the best food for you. So you actually may spend that amount of money to actually injure your health, but you're not going to spend $29.95 for something that can improve the rest of your fucking life. Once again, I did that for a reason. I knew X amount of people were like, oh, there's nothing there. I cannot get immediate benefit. I'm not even spending $29. Fuck you, Glendon. I got the $29.95. I just don't see the value. Fuck that. Then once the stuff starts coming in, and I'm just going to tell you, don't email me. Don't email Amy. Hey, can I? No, it's gone. Entry to get in there is $99.95. Once again, one and you're done. And I'm putting something, and this is what I said. I was like, there's going to be a bonus. So everybody that got in early is about to be caked off like a motherfucker. Just about to enjoy some tremendous love. Now, let me just say this clearly and distinctly. There's a lot more that's coming. And as I increase the academy, the price will go up. But I'm not going to do payment plans on the academy. One of the reasons, it's brand new. It's not sexy, so it's really, really economical. So I'm letting you know, if you want this course, you have to join the academy. Links below. Oh, this kicks off next week. So just letting you know. That's how it goes. That's what we're doing. That's how we're dropping it. Some other stuff. Now let's, just get to some of the highlights of the course. First thing we're going to do is what's called knowing your tribe. Well, I should say knowing your tribe. Knowing your city. Each city's different, because when I do Craigslist stuff, I go and check out stuff across the way. Craigslist in France is totally different than Craigslist here. There's certain categories that do really well over there, certain categories that don't do shit over there. Whereas here, there's certain things that are very, very robust. I'll teach you how to pull people from one category to buy something they never even thought about buying. I do this with my books. It was just strictly experimentation and an accident that taught me that stuff. I'm going to teach you how to make money from no money. If you're absolutely broke, and I've done this several times, if you're on the email list, you saw the story of Cleaver. This guy, he had no money, got up to 2 G's in 2 weeks, no money, no car, was damn near homeless, living on his friend's sofa. And he got up to $2 grand in 2 weeks just through hustle. We're going to talk about that. Also, we'll talk about flipping stuff. There will be some higher level instruction on flipping stuff. There'll be some lower level stuff. There's just some things we're not going to touch. Also, we're going to talk about how to acquire stuff for little or nothing. how to, you know, and once again, in Life Skills Academy, how to buy a used car. $2,700 what I'm sitting in right now. I mean, I've had 3 people try to buy this car from me already, just in the parking lot, because it's just like, and I don't even go into how much I paid for it. It's like, no, I'm not selling it, because I'm probably gonna run the wheels off of it. So I'm gonna teach you that. Teach you how to get better deals on apartments, how to get a better deal with a house. That's all this stuff's gonna be in the Life Skills Academy, because as a fully functioning adult, and when I say that, do not think of chronological age. There are many people who are 20-something who are living on their own. There are people who are 30, 40-something who are living with family. So when I say a fully actualized functioning adult, this is a person who can generate income, whether it's through a job or their own ambition, live by themselves. Dudes, if you have your own place and no roommates, that will get you more pussy than a car. And let me say this again. If you live alone in a decent place, it doesn't have to be the Ritz, doesn't have to be a penthouse. If you have your own place and you have furniture, that will get you more pussy than a car. Way more pussy. Way more pussy. I'll tell you a quick story. When I was emerging from the boarding house, I was moving to the East Point, and it had a house, and I had this house by myself. Didn't have a car. This to tell you how long ago this was. If you remember Love AOL, Black Planet, I was just chatting up women, talking to them, and then I was just like, yeah, I got my own place. Really? And, you know, I took pictures of stuff, and bam, bam, drip, drip. Pussy juice was all over. I mean, if you did the black light of that house in East Point, you'd be like, God damn. I didn't have a car. I had a job and I had my own place. Chicks from up top, as I like to call them, like New York, Philly, Jersey, they didn't even care. It's like, shit, you got your own place. I had folks try to move in me. So just certain little things like that versus putting all of your money or having maybe $1,000 or $1,200 when you fully expense your car with car payment, car insurance, and gas and all those things. You got people who are paying $1,200 or more for their car, yet they live with a roommate. That is just hustling backwards. That's just hustling backwards, because once you learn how to live on your own, you develop even more independence in other areas. Because like I said, there's some folks can't do it. They just can't do it. So hustling, you know, what I found out with my business, your business may be different, that people who were going to buy were going to buy. I had a guy who ended up becoming one of my best customers. He emailed me 4 times. I was in the middle of writing. When I get into writing binges, I just generally ignore a lot of people. And unless it's an emergency, you won't hear from me. And I had to really come out of that. And the dude was emailing. I was just like, hey, I can't do it. And then he bought, once again, no response, just listening to these videos, looking at the content that I put out. He bought one of those tie-in packages and ended up creating a business that does 6 figures from my consulting services. And I didn't answer his email. Now, when he paid, I was like, okay. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to pay this motherfucker to get him to answer me. And thus I saw, oh shit, I gotta get on this, right? And it worked out. So what I'm telling you is, if people are gonna buy, they're gonna buy. Anyone who's saying they've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80 questions, they're trying to convince themselves that they're right about your janky ass and they're not gonna buy. The more questions that they ask, the more likely that they will not buy. Saw this on Craigslist, saw it on eBay, not so much on Amazon, just seen it in so many different sales arenas that it makes me want to do a better job of presenting to eliminate those questions. So that's what I'm saying. This is what's in it for you with Hustle University Life Skills Academy. This is what you're going to get, why you need to get in now. You know, seriously, right now, the car buying course is well worth the $99. It's well worth it. I saved, like I said, thousands on this because of the information that's in that course. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of stuff. It's real quick, down and dirty. Anyone can do it. Doesn't take rocket science, and you will be like amazed at what you can get for applying the right knowledge to your situation. So just letting you know, that's what's going on. Links are here.